Chelsea Football Club, one of the best teams in England today. Chelsea had an incredible 2016-2017 season under Antonio Conte as he did take over the side. They went on to win the Premier League title quite comfortably throughout the season, and Chelsea have an incredible team. They've had incredible players throughout the years of the club also. We take a look at club legends, the likes of Frank Lampard, Didier Drogba, John Terry, Peter Cech, players who also play today, Eden Hazard, Diego Costa, David Luiz, Cesc Fabregas, just to name a few. The Chelsea Football Club is one of the best teams in the world, and today I got 10 things you probably didn't know about Chelsea Football Club. If you go on to enjoy today's video, make sure you go ahead and click that like button. If you are new to the channel, click on the subscribe button and make sure also turn on your notifications so you can be a part of the notification squad. Number 10. £1. In 2017, Chelsea are the 7th most valuable football club in the world. Their value is £1.5 billion. But you go back all the way to 1982 when Ken Bates bought Chelsea Football Club for £1 when the club was in serious financial trouble. What a difference 35 years makes in football. Chelsea were worth literally nothing, worth £1, and now in today's football they're worth 1.15 billion. Number 9. First British side to field an entire foreign lineup. English supporters have always criticised that there's not enough English talent getting first team football in the Premier League, because obviously in the Premier League you got the likes of Man City, Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Spurs, just to name a few that are spending big money on players who live and who are from outside of England. And in December of 1999, Chelsea became the first ever British side in the Premier League to field an entire foreign starting lineup. This means that there was no English players in that Premier League match when they did play Southampton in 1999. Number 8. Bryan Adams. Bryan Adams, a Canadian singer, songwriter, record producer. What ties does he have to Chelsea Football Club? Bryan Adams is said to be a huge fan of Chelsea and actually dedicated a song to the Chelsea Football Club titled "We Are Gonna Win" from his album 18 Till I Die to the club, and he actually dedicated a full song to Chelsea. Number 7. Strangest match in football history. Back in 1997 to 1998, Chelsea FC played one of the strangest matches in football history. Chelsea played a match against Tremoso, which is 100 miles into the Arctic Circle. When you're within the Arctic Circle, it's very cold, and the game was that strange. At one point during the match, the game had to be stopped, it had to be paused so that snow could be cleared from the pitch in order for the game to be continued, because it was literally snow all over the pitch. Staff had to come down, get rid of that snow so the game could continue. Number 6. Stamford Bridge. The fortress. Stamford Bridge is one of those fortresses in football, and Chelsea hold the record for the longest of unbeaten matches at home in English top flight football. Chelsea went unbeaten for 86 matches from 20th of March 2004 all the way to the 26th of October 2008. Chelsea were unbeaten for over 4 years, and they played some very good sides throughout that time and still stayed unbeaten at Stamford Bridge. Even today, even in 2017, Stamford Bridge is still a fortress to play on. Number 5. One of 5 clubs to win 3 main European trophies. Chelsea just don't dominate in English football, they dominate also when it comes to European trophies, and to date, they are one of 5 teams who have won all 3 main UEFA club competitions. That includes the UEFA Champions League, the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup, and the UEFA Europa League. They joined the teams like Juventus, who did complete this in 1985, Ajax, they did complete this in 1992, Bayern Munich completed this in 1996, Chelsea completed it after they won the Europa League in 2013, and Manchester United just recently when they did win the Europa League themselves this previous season. Number 4. Invited to play in the inaugural European Cup but declined. Chelsea were invited to the first ever UEFA Champions League. Back then it wasn't called the UEFA Champions League. It was called the UEFA European Champions Cup. Chelsea won their first league championship in 1954-1955, and it actually saw them the following season be invited to the European Champions Cup. But after objections from the Football League and the FA, Chelsea were persuaded to withdraw from the competition before it even started. Number 3. The special one. Jose Mourinho might be managing Manchester United at the time I am recording this, but Jose Mourinho is Chelsea's most successful manager with 2 Premier League titles, 3 League Cups, an FA Cup, and a Community Shield to his name. Jose Mourinho has had 2 stints at Chelsea, and that is why he's so successful at the club. The only trophy he hasn't won with the Blues was the UEFA Champions League, getting knocked out in the semi-finals. And obviously now, today, Antonio Conte, can Conte somehow become an even greater manager than what Jose Mourinho was at Chelsea? Number 2. 95 points. Chelsea Football Club have the record for most points in a league season with 95. It was back in the 2004-2005 Premier League season, and who was the manager at the time? None other than Jose Mourinho. Throughout that season, Chelsea played 38 games, winning 29 of those, drawing 8, and only losing 1 game throughout the season. In the 38 games, they scored 72 goals, only conceding 15, with a total of, like I said, 95 points, and that is still the record to this day. With that, their goals against, conceding only 15 goals, is also a record of itself. So how did Chelsea Football Club all begin? It started all the way back in 1904 when an English businessman named Gus Mears acquired the Stamford Bridge Athletic Stadium in London with the aim of turning it into a football ground. An offer to lease it to nearby Fulham was turned down, so Mears opted to find his own club to use the stadium, as there was already a team named Fulham. After considering names like Kensington FC, Stamford Bridge FC, and London FC, the name Chelsea was chosen for the new club, and from that there was the creation of Stamford Bridge, and there was the creation of Chelsea Football Club. And these are 10 things you probably didn't know about Chelsea Football Club. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure to go ahead and leave it a like rating, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you all tomorrow for another video.